Welcome, welcome. Gary can't welcome you because somehow we still are figuring out some of the things with this thing, but we'll have it figured out by next week, I promise. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about LinkedIn and how it applies to everything else that we've been doing so far. But first of all, I want to say congratulations to those of you who have done your homework, who have your WordPress blogs with actual posts on them. Yay! Some of you have comments on your posts. Yay! And I'm starting to see the teamwork happening back and forth. So I want to just kind of instruct you a little bit for those of you who are just getting started with posting on your WordPress. I want to talk to you about how you get those comments on your posts and how you let the rest of us know. So we have this wonderful little group here called My Fuel Club, Fuel Your Dreams. Under Write Post, you want to go ahead and when you make a post in your blog, for instance, this is my blog here, Be Sugar Free. It's kind of brand new. And I'm going to, just to show you how this is done, this is Pits of Denial, okay? And I've already got some in-depth comments on here, which is really cool. But there are a couple different ways that I can do this. One of the ways I can do this is I can just go down here and click on one of these cute little icons. And it'll say post to Facebook, and it would post it directly onto my page. But since I've already posted that directly on my page and I want to get more specific, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL. Do you see clear up here at the top of the page? I've highlighted it. I'm going to right-click on it and click on Copy. Then I'm going to go over here to My Fuel Club, and I'm going to say something. I'm going to click on Write a Post. Oh, whoa. Oh, this was already posted. Well, that's lovely. Okay, so I'm going to write a post. I'm going to say, here is an example. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is please read this new post and comment when you get a chance. Thank you. Notice this is not Shakespeare. All right, and now I'm going to right-click again inside the box, and I'm going to click on Paste. And look at that, it pops right up. Then I'm going to click on Post. And now each one of you can go in and click on the post, go to the post, and then you can go down to the bottom after you've read it and leave a reply. And you do right in that white box there, you're going to leave a reply for that post. Okay? So that's how that works. Hold on just a moment. Got a bit of, oh, you know what? I am not, oh dear. I forgot to do the screen share. That's what I get for not having my moderator here to help me. Okay, so I'm going back here and I'm going to do the screen share. I'm going to try this again. All right. Screen share. And okay, so now you've seen that lovely thing there. Let's go back here to Facebook and the Fuel Club Dream Team. This is what I did. I went, real quick. I went to my group, Be Sugar Free. I went to a post called From the Pits of Denial on my Sugar Free, and hopefully you all can all see this now. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Alrighty, so hopefully you can all see this now, and once again, I'll just go over this really quickly. I went to this page, I did a copy, and then I went over here, and I typed in something here, and I just right-clicked and did a paste, which there's only going to do that if I'm in that kind of box. Paste. And when I pasted it in, okay, it will pop up in the box right along with whatever you've written. So this is the example of that. So then you all could go in here, you could click on this link, and you could go down to the bottom here and leave a reply. Now, why are we doing this? Why is this important? This is important because this gives you spider bait. In any blog, okay, I've got several of these open now. In any blog that you go to, let's go to one of the ones here. Let's go to lawrencelive.com. Okay, so you've got several different kinds of content on this page. You've got the posts, which that's the obvious thing. You've got the about, which is more about him, and he's given us a nice little introductory video. By the way, Lawrence, along with your video, you want to put some text, because although Google loves videos, they love text just as much. And if you want to add some more keywords in here, you need to add some text along here that says, you know, some more information or a summary of what's in the video. Okay. So at any rate, and then the other thing that you have is you have other posts, and here's a take action button. I like this, take action. Very good. And so here, once again, is a video. Here's some text. So those are different kinds of content, but you also have your categories, all right? And so we need to probably add some more categories here. And then over here it says something like, it doesn't say blog roll. Okay, well, I'm going to have to take a look at that. But anyway, your blog roll are your links that go with you in this process, and blog roll will take you to various links away from your page. Now, when you do blog roll, you need to, you know, recognize that it will take people away from your page momentarily, but it also gives you some really good stuff going on here. And then here's the recent comments. Comments are content. And when you have comments on your page, all right, that's a really, really good thing. Now, these little buttons here, these will take you to the various places that you can repost this information. Now, we're going to talk about all of that at another time. But I just wanted you to be aware of what we're doing is we're creating these connections, all right? And it's just like a big old spider web. That's why I consider myself the web woman, is because that was one of the things that I immediately saw when I very first got online, was this huge spider web of interconnected things. So your Facebook, your blog, your YouTube, your Twitter, your LinkedIn are all connected, and that's what needs to happen. Now, so let's talk about LinkedIn. I'm wondering if this looks familiar to anybody or not, because we're dealing with a new version of LinkedIn right now, and they changed it very, very recently. And this is just the same pretty much as Facebook. I mean, you can see it really looks a lot like Facebook, but we are in LinkedIn, okay? You can see up here at the top, this is linkedin.com, and this is my homepage on LinkedIn. It's free to sign up. There are some things that you need to know about LinkedIn that are important. The first one is your profile. Now, this shows people who have endorsed me for my marketing skills, all right? And this tells a little bit about me. And actually, this is old stuff that I need to update. And that's one of the things you need to do is keep things updated, all right? And so this shows different kinds of endorsements that I've received over the years for various and sundry things. All right, this is my profile. Now, there should be a picture, a non-embarrassing picture here. I don't have one up there yet because, like I said, they changed the format. But you want to have a picture. You want to have a description of who you are and what you're doing. This used to be what I did. I owned a podcasting network at an internet marketing consulting firm, and so that's not what I do anymore. I'm still doing internet marketing consulting, but I'm not doing the podcasting right now, and for reasons that we won't go into at this time. But at any rate, point is these are what you need to work on. So when you sit down to do this, you need a non-embarrassing photo. You need to be able to say where and when and all that kind of stuff about your business. All right? Then over time, you can get endorsements. So what do we do with this? We do this just like we do on Facebook. We endorse each other. We go online and we take the time to endorse each other. When we do that, it looks really good when somebody comes to look at us. Okay? And so we want to have some good contact information. All of this needs to be redone for me. And today was one of those days that I didn't have time to do much of anything but to get this set up. As Gary knows, there's been some interesting, you know, that old Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times. Well, it's been an interesting day. At any rate, neither here nor there. I'm going to real quick switch over to our group here and see if we have any questions. All right. So we're loud and clear. Okay. And everybody is saying hi. And do I have a smile left? And are you saying I'm very loud, Ken? Am I too loud? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Alrighty then. So no questions at all on anything that we talked at. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay. So one of the things you're going to want to do, Jeanette, one of the things that you really want to do is set up a LinkedIn account. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. When you get in there, it will walk you through the process of setting up a profile and all that kind of cool stuff. Once you get in, go ahead and send me a notice saying that You want to connect with me, and then I will connect with you, and we can cross-endorse each other. However, and the nice thing about it is I like to tell people, what specifically would you like me to endorse you about? You know, tell me what it is that you would like me to emphasize in my endorsement of you. That helps the endorsement to be a lot more to the point. It will help to have more keywords in there that are important to you personally and all of that. And that's a courtesy that I extend to people that I'm going to endorse. And I'll tell them, I want to endorse you, but what I would like to know first is, what thing would you most like me to emphasize in my endorsement of you? Okay, so that's just a little tip that could make a big difference for somebody in your list. Do you have any other questions? The question is, should it be in Global Free Solutions or my personal name? You should make it in your personal name, because there will be a place for you to list your company as Global Free Solutions. Does that answer that question? Okay. Anyone else have a question? And it could be, right now at this point, it could be about anything. It can be about LinkedIn. It can be about WordPress. It could be about, help me, Mr. Wizard. Whatever sounds good or feels good. Okay, so we may have, this may be the shortest call that we've ever done. There's really not a whole lot to LinkedIn. LinkedIn, the purpose of LinkedIn is it's professionals. This isn't just, you're not going to find any teeny boppers on this page. Okay. Go back here. Let me share the screen again. And start screen share. And let's go back here to LinkedIn. This, you're not going to find teeny boppers on here. This is strictly a professional network. The whole idea of LinkedIn, all you're going to find in here is business stuff. It's going to be people sharing their business expertise with you. It's going to be people talking about their business. It's going to be people asking for help. For instance, oh look, Jolly has a new connection. That's great. Woohoo! This is about you connecting with other people who have businesses. I'm trying to find an example of, oftentimes on here they say things like, I'm looking for someone to help me in my business. I need to hire somebody. Okay, who do you know I could hire for a graphics designer or a webmaster or a marketing director or whatever? This person's obviously a realtor. She's putting her listings up here. Trying to see some more things that might show what I'm talking about. There's a lot of tutorials in here. People who are talking about various and sundry things. Okay. Oh, they also give a work anniversary thing, how many years you've been in the particular business you're in. Um, Here's an interesting text. Establish close cooperation in the financial sphere, including an increase in direct payments of the Russian and Chinese national currencies in trade investments and loan services. Okay, obviously this guy is into either currencies, finance, or whatever. You're going to find people here who, oh wow, look at that. This is Richard Nagel. He's one of my friends on Facebook. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. We're linked together as friends on LinkedIn. He saw my post from the Pits of Denial, and he is posting it up on LinkedIn to share with other people. This is how things proliferate online, is that linking stuff that starts to happen when you make connections and create relationships with people. Okay? And these are all people that I know or have known or have done business with, or who are connected to someone that I have done business with. Let's go back to my profile really quick. Okay? So as you come down here, it shows connections. Now I have about 212 connections, but let's see where it shows. Where does it show this? Network. If I go to network, all right, this shows my actual network, and these are people who are having a work anniversary. These are people who are contacts of mine, all right? But if I scroll all the way down here, something really interesting happens. Okay, it's supposed to happen. Thank you very much for just completely creating me as... Okay, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Huh. Well, that's just interesting, because earlier when I was on here, it showed that although I have 212 actual people that I know here, that extends to over 200,000 people that I am linked to in my network. And so I'm really kind of confused as to where I saw that. Who's viewed your profile? Oh, that's the other thing, is people who have looked at my profile. Not too many people recently, right? But, Add connections. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do either. Well, I was just in there earlier today and it showed it, and I was so impressed and excited that I had that many connections. Okay, that shows the connections. Maybe if I click on that, nope. Wow, I lost it. How funny is that? I was pretty sure it was under network. But at any rate, yeah, I've got a few people on here. Not all of them are real active. Okay, but some of these people I've known for a very long time. And you can make connections with individual people. You can click on somebody. This is Fred Migliori. This is the DJ I was telling you about, that I've done some stuff with. So you can go in and you can endorse people, etc. and so forth, just by clicking on them. So I'm going to go back to our Google Plus thingy here and see if there's any other Jerry says he sent me a message via LinkedIn. Can I see if it is there? Marianne said, approximately what percentage of business people are active with LinkedIn? I would say pretty, first of all, Marianne, I would say probably most businesses that are heavily involved in the internet are in there. If they're involved in the internet at all, they're in there. On the other hand, if they're not heavily involved online and on the internet, I'm saying of total businesses out there, I'm just going to guesstimate that it's probably about half, but it's hard for me to say. I really don't have those figures. Wait. So we're going back to LinkedIn, and there's a message here. And here's one. Lawrence Edwards is now a connection. 3 new connections, 4 new connections. Those are connections. Let's see here. Lawrence Edward. Messages. Gary Holmes. Did you see me? There you are. Okay, so the point is yes, I did get your message there. So glad to hear that people are awake and paying attention. Any other questions? Thoughts? Oh, it's gotten a little dark, hasn't it? Yeah, the sun is setting out here. Any questions about any of our previous homework? Okay, so I know that there's a little bit of lag time on the chat, so I was just double checking. So we're going to, next week, my understanding is that we're going to have a guest speaker on this call. His name is Griff Griffith, and he will be giving you some really cool online marketing tips, things that he's picked up over the years, and probably a few things I taught him as well. And then the following week, what we're going to do is we're going to mash this all together and show you step by step how we make this network and how we make it work. It's going to require that you guys get caught up on your homework. We're going to need you to get into your websites, choose a theme, and make some posts, and make sure that you have a YouTube account, which requires you need to have a Gmail account, a Facebook account, a WordPress blog, and a LinkedIn account. Okay, you need to have all of those things, and then we're going to show you how to take all of that and link it together in a way that hopefully will make great sense to you, and we'll build a network that's very, very strong, and we'll start you guys out on the road to getting lots of hits on your site, starting to get some questions from people outside the group, and start developing your own leads. We're also going to, Marianne and I are working on a little project that we will unveil here hopefully in not too long. And when we do that, we will then show you how to do the same thing for your WordPress and show you how to get people to come to the opportunity webinars that Gary puts on to grow your business. So that's what's in store for the next little while. Gary, did you have anything else that you wanted to remind me about? Oh, Jeanette wanted to know, is there a way to change the banner on your website? You want to have global debt-free solutions. I can change your banner to pretty much anything you want. So basically what you need to do with that, when there's a change like that on your website, just send me an email with the specifics. And what I need in your emails always is the domain name, so I don't have to go through and look through all my stuff and figure out which domain name belongs to which person, because there's a lot more of you than there are of me. Okay? So I need in your emails always, if you're asking a specific question about your site, I need your domain name. I need to know specifically what it is that you need. If you need your banner changed and you want to add a graphic, or you want me to design a graphic, I need specific instructions. If you want, one of the ways to do that is to give me a picture of a logo or something that you think comes close, and give me instructions as to what you want to have happen next. Hopefully that answers that question. Gary says he's good for now. Marianne says there's quite a delay in getting comments. Maybe that should be tested. Yeah, I don't really know what it is that what kind of setting we can change to make that happen. Change the banner. Thank you, Gary. Okay, so that appears to be all of our questions. And if you don't have any more questions, I guess I don't have any more answers. I am so glad that you guys are hanging in there and doing what you're doing. We have attending here tonight. We have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 people attending here tonight, and we'll have more who will watch the replay. And we'll go from there. I really appreciate your patience with this new system. I know it's been a bit of a Mr. Toad's wild ride here today, but next week will be better because Gary and I are going to be practicing, aren't we, Gary? Anyway, okay, everybody have an absolutely fantabulous week this week. We'll see you next week when it will be Griffith, and lots of really good things for him to share with you about internet marketing, little tips and tricks that'll get you seen on Google, that sort of thing. And we will go from there. Okay? We'll see which ones he shares with you, and then I'll fill in the blanks down the road, because we have, between the two of us, we have quite a lot of tips and tricks up our sleeves. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.